a set plan of what we think we want to do, right? What we think we want to do. And then we get through a first round and we may need to take a left turn based on what we feel like your needs as a group are. It doesn't fail. Every time we go somewhere, everybody has similar problems. I don't know if it's a regional thing, I don't know if it's like you've been trained the same way, but everyone as a group has the same problems. So for me, Morgan, Amanda, and Shayna, it's evident that you guys are not, you don't have a lot of this type of intensive, quick-paced training. You just don't. And that's okay, so you have to figure out how to get on your own. So whether that's coming clinics like this, or downloading our app, or making sure that you're watching all the free videos that we put up, and just doing it on your own. Because if you do in fact want to play softball at the next level, you're not just competing against the kids at this camp, or the kids in Ohio, or West Virginia, or Kentucky. You're competing against the kids in California, the kids in Florida, the kids in Texas, the kids who literally do this at a high level all of the time. You know what I'm saying? So in order to pick your game up, we need to really build that foundational base. So we're going to actually take a little bit of a step backwards. We're going to do some reactionary stuff, but more than that, we want to give you drills that you're able to work on at home. Because you won't have us all the time. So you have to figure out, how am I going to be the best version of me? How am I going to be better? So I feel like it's our job to give you those type of things right now. Does that make sense? So as a whole, I'm blocking. I can tell you haven't worked on quickness. You're not aware of your body. You're not aware of what my legs are doing, what my hands are doing. So overall awareness, how can you get that at home? A mirror. You all have a mirror. I know you probably looked at it 8 times this morning before you came to the clinic, right? You all have that at home. Do the drills in front of a mirror. What are my hands doing? What are my knees doing? The mirror is so powerful. With Morgan, how many of you guys want to throw the ball down to second base quicker? Everybody, right? It is not about throwing the ball hard. It's about getting the ball to our bare hand and transferring it quick. The quicker we can transfer the ball, the quicker we're going to throw somebody out. Okay, how did I work on this every single night at home? I kept the ball by my bed. I laid in my bed. I would toss the ball up, and I really worked on transferring the ball. Transferring the ball. Okay, when we talk about splitting our elbows, if I were to pull the ball back, what happens? I nailed my elbow against my bed or the ground, right? So that was a drill that I could do by myself when nobody was watching me to get a quicker transfer. So figuring things out like that. With Shayna, with the talking drill, you all know how to talk. You all know how to talk. I pulled 25 of the top college coaches in the country a couple of years ago. I said, what's the #1 thing that you look for when you're recruiting a catcher? And what's the #1 thing that you don't see enough of? Do you want to know what every single school said? Every single school. Something about leadership, talking, relationship with pitcher, not being afraid to call timeouts. Nobody, not one, said, I'm looking for the girl with the best arm. I'm looking for the girl who blocks 10 out of 10. No, it has everything to do with your leadership ability, how you lead. Are you confident in yourself? Does your team, do your teammates look at you to command them, to lead them? I thought you guys could have done a lot better over there. Is that something that you could work on your own? That's something you can work on your own. Nobody needs to be there for you to work on that. The same thing with Amanda. We do dry reps all of the time. So when you don't have your mom or dad or coach or sister or someone that's able to throw you a ball, you're able to do it by yourself. So I hope when you leave here that you are doing these drills on your own, by yourself, in your room, before practice, in your garage, somewhere. I hope if you do in fact want to earn that college scholarship that you're putting in the work that other kids around the country are able to do 12 months out of the year, 52 weeks, all the time. That's what I hope for you guys in Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia. Okay? Stand up. We're going to totally go